Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session, and like we do each morning, we'll be watching this column for these numbers to start rising. We also like to see a volume spike beside them. That means the buyers are coming in. Once we see this happen, we will check the current bar volume, make sure there's enough volume in this stock to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be flying. It needs to have a lot of transactions going through, not just pausing and rising a little. We really want a battle going on here. Once we see a stock rising like so, you will see me mark a resistance level. And then it'll pull back a couple of bars and I'll mark a support level. If you are a beginning trader, you want to try to plan your entry down here on the support level for the next rise up. It is up to you to get out when you feel comfortable, but I'll show you an easy way to call it. And once the stock starts rising, we will look down here at the dominator bars. These are volume bars. We want to see multiple green bars breaking above this average volume line. Once these bars break this volume line, the stock starts rising. We also want to verify that this indicator here, the My Blessing, is also rising, and the green part of this is buyers, the red part is sellers. Same thing with these candles. The red ones are sellers, the green ones are buyers. So if you're in a trade like so, and you catch it down in here somewhere, and we have green bars above the yellow, the moment you see this red coming in, that's when you want to decide if you want to hang on for a pullback or maybe just get out. It's all going to be up to you, but that's what I like to do. Once I'm in a trade, I watch these bars. When I start seeing a sign of red come in, I usually get out. Make sure you're set up on your own computer. Never trade off of my live screen. My screen sometimes can be delayed. Delays can cost you money, so make sure you're set up on your own computer before you make any trades. If you are a beginning trader, I highly suggest that you paper trade. And I mean, come here live, but write it down on paper, your entries and your exits, to see if you can make any money at doing this instead of wasting your money. Once you become successful on paper, start trading live with small share size, anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. It's your call. If you're profitable there, you can always get more profitable by raising your share size as you gain knowledge on how we trade. I want to thank you for joining me this morning, and make sure that you reach out to a financial advisor. I am not that guy. I build indicators and I let you participate in these live streams with these indicators. I teach you how to use them, how to read them, how to monitor volume and price action. Once you get that, you learn how to trade, but make sure you reach out to a financial advisor, the professional who's licensed to do this, before you take any of my indicators, suggestions, or anything to heart. Just make sure you reach out to them first. Thank you for joining me this morning. We have a couple of movers. We have Duo on the board. I don't know which one's going to take off at market open, but they look good. We have API here. It ran up from $3 to 7 something. Now it seems to be running flat for now. This could be our winner this morning. Let's see what happens. And we also have Duo. This one's known to pull back pretty hard, so be careful if you get into this stock. Take your profit when it's there. Don't hang on for more, or you might get stung. We have about a minute to go. Make sure your active trader is on TIFEXT so you don't miss a trade. Don't know which one of these are going to take off this morning, but I'm watching API, Duo, and TIGR. TIGR also looks pretty good. About 10 seconds to go. Good luck to everyone. Let's see which one of these takes off. And we're off. Watching all three of them, not seeing any of them moving just yet. Maybe duo. Let's see duo if it's going to go. Looks like duo's going to drop. Go back to API. Not seeing a whole lot of volume here in API. It also seems to be trending downwards as well as TIGR. This is why I suggest watching very careful if you play duo. It almost stung me. It did not sting me. I did make a profit out of it, but the moment I clicked, it dropped 60 cents. And that's when it was at $3. And it actually fell pretty far, I believe all the way down to 30 cents. So be careful with this one if you do any trading on it. XIN falling. API trending downwards. I think they were just trying to get our hopes up this morning, a little bit of teasing. Either that or the auto sell bots kicked in when our bell rang. We're watching these two columns. I want to see something pop up here to the top and start spiking up. API, Duo, and TIGR still falling. Watching these two columns for anything that may start moving. These numbers are not rising, so I'm not really worried about them at the moment. This one does have an up arrow, but no volume. TOUR, candle up, arrow up, slight volume, not enough to get in. Well, it looks like it quietened down totally, almost stopped. Enjoy your coffee while we wait. We don't go searching for stocks. If they're moving, they will pop up here. MLGO, cheaper stock, 29 cents. Not paying very much. It's been a rough start to the week. Just hang in there. It can't be bad every day. We will get some winners. We don't create plays here. We wait for them to come to us. Every time you try to create a play, you end up losing money. So let's wait until we find the buyers and the sellers and where the battle takes place, and we will join in. Let's take a look at API. I don't think it's going to push up just yet, but it's trying. It is holding a price level nice. Need API to get above the 34 EMA. That would be this purple line. Or magenta, whichever color you prefer. API trying to move up a little bit. It did make it above the 34. Volume seems to be coming back in, maybe. Nice volume flow. Let's just hope it flows in our direction and we can get a play on it. I'm waiting for these green bars to break this yellow average volume line before I even decide to get in. Good job, Greg B. Whenever you hear me say good job and the username, that person profited. So Greg B took a small profit on API. He was able to play these few candles as he saw it rising because he continued to watch the play. Yeah, I'm watching Duo on another monitor. It's doing about the same thing this one did right here. We'll take a look at it real quick. Still no bars above the yellow average volume line. NCI pushing up. Just barely caught that one. I'm not in this stock. $1.31 and it's at a high. Let's see how far it will push. This is what we want to see, green bars above the yellow average volume line. These are sellers. This red part of this bar. More sellers coming in. Now they change over to buyers. Let's see if we can continue the buying here. Pushing up higher now for $1.34. Come on, baby. Give us some money this morning. It's not real volatile. Kind of waiting on buyers to come in to drive it up even more. New high of $1.38. Now $1.41. Take profits on the way up. You do not know how far this stock's going to go. So start locking in. You don't have to sell them all. Hang on to some if you think it's going to run more. But take the majority as these things spike up because the market hasn't been so hot lately. Another new high, $1.49 now. Thank you, Lord. I knew we'd be blessed this morning. Just got to be patient and wait. Good job, Don. Good job, Greg B. Good job, Doc. You guys are on at a new high of $1.60, pulling back hard now. A lot of profit takers on that candle. Watching these bars, you see the sellers coming in. Hopefully you're all out. Made your profit when you could. Sold at the highs, as high as you could have nailed it. If you are out, we're going to continue to watch it. We may get another run up. Let's see how it goes, unless it sells off. Good job, Pro Dollar. And that right there is how fast it can happen. It can put money in your pocket just by being patient and waiting on a play. And if you are set up on your own computer, you can monitor all of your watch lists this way each and every day and get the maximum out of this strategy. Good job, Terry. Terry, you nailed it this morning, brother. Congratulations. Terry with a high of $1,000.54 on NCI. Good job, Philly Will. Good job, Leor. Good job, Joey. Mario. You guys are knocking it out this morning. Glad to see that. You are very welcome, Doc. That's why I am here. Sharing the knowledge, helping out the brothers and sisters. Terry believes in my theory. Hit it hard while it's running and get out. You can be just like Terry, just like me. You hang in there, learn this system. You'll learn what your limits are. You say, well, that's only like 10 or 15 cents. Well, if you're holding 2,000 shares, it's a lot of money. And you'll make it that far. You'll throw the farm at it. When you see these runners, you build confidence, especially if you're here every morning that I'm streaming. we can ever get this stock market to turn around in the regular session, we'll do the same thing all day long. We're not just a pre-market company. It's just that the bots kick in around 9:30 or 10 and the market goes flat, so we can't get a trade in. But these pre-market sessions kept us afloat for the last 8, 9 months, continually making profit. If you're learning, you may have lost a little bit, but those that have been here for a while are in the green. Nice job. Keep it green. Keep it green over on YouTube, $880. And let me mention, keep it green. He played API and not NCI. All right, patience is key. This is where we are. Back to patience, waiting on the next one. So enjoy your coffee, breakfast, dinner, lunch, wherever you are. Yeah, midnight snack for Hawaii people. And we have a few here. Really thank them for getting up at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. to trade the market with us. Mr. Telly, some of these platforms start trading at 4 a.m. He could have got in earlier as well. Good job, Picker. All right, we are back to silence. No spikes happening yet. Yeah, DJT is bouncing. I've been watching it too. I have it charted on another monitor, but it's not really taking off. It did this same thing yesterday as well. Let's take a look at API and see if the buyers are coming in. I didn't see them up there on the volume spike. We do have a white arrow play here. So we could see some bursts coming. There we go. Running on up to 655. Thank you, Doc, for having eyes on the market. 657 now. Nice tall green volume bar here, way above the yellow average volume line. We need another green bar to come in here to keep pushing it higher. Few profit takers right there in this area. We need more buyers coming in. Let's see if we can get a push here. A nice tall green dominator bar. I just picked up $160 on that little candle you're looking at currently. I caught it down here in the pullback. 2,000 shares. Pulling back now. And then it goes dead. Need this number to start moving again. Here come the buyers. Another flow, hopefully. Other people should find this soon that are not in our group and come in and say, oh, they have that FOMO feeling, and they start buying and it goes up a little more. So it's not over yet. It's not over until we get a big red dominator bar right here of everybody bailing out. Rod, you can use these white arrows you see on my screen as entry points. I don't tell you when to buy or sell. There's enough indicators up here that you should be able to pick up on when you should do that. You'll see the buyers coming in. You want to try to catch it as soon as you can, especially if we have a white arrow. And it's going to be up to you to get out as it's rising. I don't give you buys and exits. I am not that financial advisor. I am not licensed to tell you to get in and get out. And I don't feel like paying a lawsuit. You got that right, C. I'm here to help, not here to face the courts. Thank you, Yatu. God bless you, brother. Take a look at TIGR. Don't know if it has the volume. I can't tell by the chart it's on, but it did break above the 34 EMA. But we don't have any volume, so that's not a go. We want to join the battle when the battle happens right here. We don't care about what happened back here. We only care about what's live, what's taking place right now. And when that happens, we take action. Raj, if you get with our support department, there's plenty of help there to walk you through this system. Especially Milo, he reaches out to everyone who needs assistance. We'd love to help you, so reach out to support. Help is important. API making another move, popped right up on the scanner. Looks like more people have found it now. Let's see if they continue. Possibility to get another rise here if we get another green bar coming in. Buyers are pushing it up even higher. We are above that yellow average volume line. Hopefully we can stay above it. Be careful here. This stock's been running all morning. We don't know where the top is, and we may be getting near it. But right now we need this green bar to be tall as it can get. I'm seeing some profit taking going on. Nice green dominator bar trying to come in. I'd love to see it get taller than this previous bar, but it didn't happen. We've already changed over to the next bar, profit taking. Good job, Greg B. You guys are knocking it out of the park this morning. You see how patience pays? We wait and we wait and we wait. And there it is. We get blessed. Good job, YouTube. Good job, Doc Watson. Good job, Samian. Any win is a win, Samian. And we like to see them, so don't be shy to post. Yeah, Duo trying to come up off the bottom. API still looking pretty good here. It hasn't sold off back to the 34. We could see these little bumps every 10 or 15 minutes. If it continues, we'll all be happy. Watching API, red candle going up. And if you think this is strange, it's because this is also one of my premium indicators. It's telling you that the price is going up, but they're red. You've probably never seen that before. But that means these indicators are not in alignment. The price is rising, but something could go wrong. But it looks like it's going right. They're still trying to push it up. So back to this indicator, you'll see red candles going up, but that means these indicators are not in alignment. You'll see green candles coming down, and it means the same thing. These two indicators are not in alignment. These things are money in the bank. This indicator and these two are money in the bank. They all work together to give you the best chance to make money. This is the trend. The white line is the trend. The red and the green are buyers and sellers. This yellow line is average volume, so the price doesn't move up unless we exceed average volume. Being told ICCT, let's take a look at it. 49 cent stock trying to push higher. Does have fairly nice volume. I'm not a penny stock player, so I will not be trading this one. I'm liking that these two indicators are above this zero line. This is above average trading. This is below average trading below it. So we're holding the above average trading up here. We are trying to trend upwards. We just need some buyers to step in. Green dominator bar above the yellow line means the price is going up. Not a whole lot of volume on that last bar. Last bar 116. But we are moving up. So thank you, Money Tree, for your post. And if you didn't know, I'm blind in one eye, so make sure if you post a stock symbol, you do it in capital letters, and make sure you check the volume first. If it doesn't have a lot of volume, we can't trade it. Look like they're taking profits. They get tired of waiting. If you buy into a stock, and this is for anyone, if you buy into a stock and it starts pausing and just sits there, everybody starts bailing. That's what you see here. Patience is key to scalping, and they don't have very strong patience. Just like me, if I get into this stock, I'm going to give it about 30 seconds. If it don't continue to go, I'm gone. You cannot hang on to these things in pre-market or in the regular session for that matter if the volume goes away. And good news on the website, we are getting closer and closer every day, and we will be off of Discord soon. We're entering the testing phases now of the chats and the streaming. Once we get past that, we'll do some fine tuning and hopefully launch here in the next couple of weeks. And it'll be so much of a blessing to get off of Discord, get away from the scammers, and have peace in our life again. White arrow, those things never lie. Remember I said that. Pushing up nicely. So this white arrow, if you don't know, is a pullback arrow. It watches and it monitors buyers and sellers. And once a stock rises and pulls back a little bit, it detects that the buyers are coming back in and throws a white arrow to let you know, here they are. Most powerful indicator I've made is this little white arrow. Of course, they all work together, so we will just leave it as a group. I probably couldn't do without any one of those indicators. It comes with the master scalper. There's like 5 different indicators that come with this setup. This is one of the premium indicators. This is the other premium indicator. So when you sign up, you do not get these two. They are separate purchases. You will get this one, however, with your premium membership, along with 60 other scans and 30 other indicators. And if you've been with me for a while, you know I don't put out too many premium indicators, maybe one every 3 or 4 to 6 months. These things take a lot of thinking, a lot of knowledge, a lot of coding. Then I test them for months before I stick them out there, because if they don't make me money, I'm not going to pass them off to you. Let's take a look at NCI. I may be late on it, sitting here blabbing and not trading. Not seeing the volume that we need in this stock. It's just barely moving up here. Looks promising, but without a whole bunch of people coming in, it would be a very risky trade. Good morning, Nora. Rob, you may be running the other White Arrow script. There's 2 of them. I'm running the one at the top of the page in Master Scalper channel. You may be running the one on the bottom. NCI finding a few buyers. We do have a green bar above the yellow line. That means the price stock may move. Hopefully it moves in the right direction. We do have a green bar, but we need a lot of volume to come in. There we go. This is the backside of the trade. Be careful. It may not get as high as it was over here. I'll go ahead and mark it. That could be a roadblock right there. We could even run into trouble down here. So we've already had our initial run up. We are now on the back side of this trade. I do not expect it to do much more than what it's doing now. It's kind of like the play is over, and then these people find it hoping that they can get in on the profit, but they are a little bit late. Thank you. Keep it green. Trude, I'm going to keep these streams going Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube. I won't leave you guys out, I promise. Tesla is more of a regular session stock trade. I mean, it does move sometimes in pre-market. Unfortunately, it looks like it moved before our pre-market opened. So we're rounding the hump and coming back down. We did get some white arrows along the way. Duo making a move. Let me get over there real quick. This is the one you have to be careful of. It loves to drop once you're in profit. So be very careful. Volume is not flying like we want to see it. I'm seeing an indicator I need to kill up here real quick. Let me move this out of your way. I don't know where that came from. Found it. All right, got that solved. API moving up again. If you have multiple monitors, make sure you have these stocks on multiple monitors so you can watch all of them. Sometimes I'm a little late when I'm watching another one. Don't want it to cost you money because of my lateness. Just make sure you can chart them and keep an eye on them. Pushing higher now. Nice tall green bar for that pop to 730. Thank you, Lord, for turning this dead market into a profitable winning day. Had my doubts this morning. Never doubt the Lord. Green dominator bar growing taller. Come on, buyers. We need a push here. And when I say that, I'm not talking directly to you. Sellers taking profits, they don't have the patience to hold. I mentioned that before. The proper way to play these trades is when you first see it moving, take your shot at it and get out as it's rising. Because if you wait till you start seeing red, it could throw a big red candle up here and just take everything away. I always buy on the rise and sell on the rise. I leave a little bit on the table, but at least my trade, I didn't have any risk of losing any of it. Just buy enough of it to make a nice profit on the way up and get away from it. All right, YouTubers, I'll let you run over a little bit. I don't mind at all. But I thank you for joining me this morning. If you like what you see, give me a like on the live stream. Let YouTube buy my coffee each morning. If you haven't joined us yet or thinking about it, there's a link up there at the top of the chat window. It's a white and yellow banner. Join our Discord. Talk to our support department if you have questions. If you want to upgrade and join us to do this 4.5 to 5 hours each morning, we'd love to have you on board. So join our Discord, upgrade if you feel like you want to come and make some money. We appreciate every one of you who joined us this morning. Have a very blessed day. Hope the Lord blesses you in your trading, and I will see you guys on Friday. Thank you for joining me.